Welcome to Rock Records of You. The problem we have today is that my assistant didn't provide me with the next batch of records. So I cannot, well, actually, excuse me. He just placed them in a unfamiliar place. So, never mind. Here we go. Vanilla Fudge. Wow, this one's got the shrink wrap on it. I love to see that. It's a great thing. Um, it's geez, I like to just absorb that for a second. Okay. Vanilla Fudge's first album, a great album actually. It's got some really good stuff. They did Vanilla, Keep Me Hanging On, the Supreme song. That was a big hit. And they did Ticket to Ride, the Beatles song, which is really good. Some people would consider this sort of bombastic and overkill, but these guys were great players. Um, really top of their field, for each of their instruments. I think came from Long Island and played concerts at, I know for sure, the Glen Cove or Locust Valley High School at some point back then, before they hit it big. Put out a few albums based mostly on this, the wave of success from this, and then died off by about 1970, and then teamed up with Jeff Beck, Tim Bogert, and Carmen Piche. I don't know what the hell he pronounced his name. Great bass and drummer. Hooked up with Jeff Beck for Jeff Beck and Piche. I think that's a couple of good things. Onwards. Here we have David Blue. Very, very interesting. I have David Blue's first album, which is really, truly, really good. I don't know this album. It's the only one I have. And this looks like it's in pretty good shape, by the way. And probably very good. Folk-oriented, acoustic-oriented, but his first album had some good electric stuff. Sounded very Bob Dylan-like. I don't know if he retains that quality on this album. It's produced by Gabriel Meckler, who was involved with Steppenwolf, so that's interesting. And having not looked more closely, nor have I the time, I'm sorry, or have I listened to it, I can't comment further at this moment. Thank you, sorry. Okay. Realization, Johnny Rivers. This is from his psychedelic phase, as you can tell. I don't have this album. I've heard parts of it. Johnny Rivers was the guy in the LA discos in the mid '60s who did, of course, Secret Agent Man, the theme song from whatever the hell that TV show was.
Be a gun.
Very well known, played on the radio all the time, and some other big ones he came up with. Don't have any other Johnny Rivers. I suppose he's worth pursuing. Here we have, whoops, believe me, I think I picked two at a time, so let me just, here we go. Getting ahead of myself, sorry. Danny Kaye. Now, Danny Kaye was always one of the best rock people I ever knew. That was a secret that I'm letting you all in on at this time. You wouldn't believe the way this Danny Kaye and the Five Pennies, this thing rocks incredibly, and you just got to get it and hear it to believe it. Here we have, of course, the most popular Led Zeppelin album, one that I never thought was their best, actually, and still don't. Although it is very good, has the eternally monumentally overplayed title track on it, which can still actually sound good if you don't hear it, in my case, like 5 or so years at a time. But it is a good album. Not the top of the stack for me, though. For many, perhaps. And we're done for now.